Welcome back to All In Driving. Next week, I'm going to do a deep dive video about this car, how I like it, things I don't like. But for now, let's start this baby up. We're going to take you down by the beach. It's a nice day. And then continue on to get groceries and just talk a little bit about it. So the first thing I want to mention is I've got about 3,500 miles on the car so far, and it puts a smile on my face, especially on roads like this. Just have a nice little fun time. The car handles incredibly well, hugs corners. You've probably watched other videos, so I'm not going to get too deep into this right now, but it really does hug corners and feel really good. I would say my favorite thing about this car is just how it feels like I'm part of it. Feels like it's very responsive, and I am part of the car. Get a little shot of the beach before I spin you around. I would say the thing I like least about this car is getting stuck behind other people. There are definitely a few things about the car itself that I don't like. But it seems like always behind somebody. Part of it's the way that I drive. Part of it is that people drive really slow. Several miles an hour below the speed limit is what it is. But overall, I've had a positive experience so far. I definitely want to hang on to this car for a while. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, it's the Trueno Edition. So part of what I want to talk about in future videos is not just the GR86, because there are a lot of creators out there doing some stuff with this car. But I want to focus on a little bit how it's different from the other models. And not just tell you about it, but show you about it. Let's try that again. Not just tell you about it, but show you how it's different. If you've noticed today, I'm kind of bumbly. I'm kind of a lot, just because I don't have a script. I don't have anything that I'm planning to say. Hoping that this camera setup holds up for me once I get into a little more of the twisty roads. For right now, I'm going to do the exact opposite of what this guy does. I really want to take a right and go down this smaller, twistier road. But if they do that, we're going to go straight. All right. No, that's not that one. There we go. All right, he went straight. This is still a pretty narrow road with a lot of, there's no sidewalk, there's a lot of people, it's a residential area, so I'm going to keep it nice and tidy. But it's still, even going 15, 20 miles an hour, you can kind of enjoy a little bit of the curve until you catch up to the next person, which I think I'm about to do. As soon as I go around this. Yeah. So that's part of the game, just driving on regular roads. My favorite area is coming up in a couple minutes, and I want to make sure nobody's in front of me there. This area, like I said, no sidewalks. It's really tight. It's residential, but it's also an area that I don't regularly come down. I just know that it's a good spot to head down to the beach. The area where I want to pick it up a little bit is a spot that I drive most days. There are a couple things I will mention, and I'll go more in depth, like I said, next week, about this car that are kind of a pain in the ass. The biggest complaint that I have is there's nowhere to put my phone. Sometimes I'll put it in this side handle here because it has a bottom, it's not open. Did they both shut off? I'm gonna have to check this out real quick. That one's still recording. I think this one. We'll see what happens. I hope I've still got battery. I didn't bring my backup because I just didn't, and it looks like it's recording already. I don't know, maybe the screen just kicked off. Anyway, that gave us a good chance to let this guy go by us. So now we are gonna get back underway here. As I was saying, there's nowhere to put the phone. The cup holder, it'll fit, but it rattles around a lot. Yeah, I think that's dead. Oh, shit happens. Better planning next time, better planning. All right, so we're gonna do something different. Just off the top of my head, we're gonna flip you around so you can see. I'll stop complaining about where to put my phone. It's sitting on this other seat right now. Sometimes I do throw it in the center console, close that up, so I still have a place for my elbow. All right, we are back in action. I've got the other camera set up here. It's a little different view, but we've got nobody in front of us, so should be able to hit my favorite corners here pretty fantastically. Just gonna put a couple things in here. All right. So basically, starts with this 10-mile-an-hour corner. How I take this really depends on who's down here, but with this camera set up shaky a little bit now, kind of keep it the way it is. Lose a little bit of traction in that corner, but just a little bit, enough to hang on to. A little bit of traction loss there. But for me, I mean, it's a great little back road, a little bit of fun. So the one other thing that I need to look into a little bit more with this car that I don't know for sure is, I know on the older years, on previous years of all of it, this generation, the previous generation, but they had the audio, the extra sound pumped in from the engine. I have a tough time noticing if it's pumped in or not. I know at these lower RPMs, I hear it, and I hear the boxer engine. Once I get up to about 4,000, it does get louder, which is kind of what I've read on forums and message boards and stuff. But I'm not certain that it's not just getting louder. I will take a look. I watched a video how to pop in there and kind of see if that module exists and what it's going to sound like if I remove it. The boxer engine, to me, is something I'm getting used to. I think it sounds pretty cool at higher RPMs. Low, it just... So... You tell me what you think about the noise, whether that's kicked on or not. We'll get another chance here after this roundabout to see where that falls. I'd love to hear in the comments if you guys hear it get louder, if you know that it's the active system, or if it's just the noise from the car. But we'll go ahead and I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna pull over for just a second. I'm gonna put the mic away from me so you can hear the car a little bit more. And I'd love to hear what you guys think. So here we go. I think I hear it now, right? I think that is that augmented noise. Another thing that I haven't tested yet is are the brakes. So I'm excited to do that. Not today, but I'm doing a high performance driving experience that came with the car and the NASA membership. So I'll be doing that in a couple weeks and can't wait to get that up. Really excited to see how that goes, share that with you guys. But I'm gonna cut you off for now as soon as we get up to this light, and hope you have a great day. Hope to catch you in the next one. Please give me a like and a subscribe if you want to see more GR86 videos. The feedback really helps me try to make these videos better and gives me the extra encouragement to keep doing it. So please share the love, and we'll see you in the next one.